This is spEarz to the streets. 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 This is spEarz to the streets. spEarz to the streets. spEarz to the streets. This is spEarz to the streets. Get down to the beat, or get beat down in the street.
Monet in Mexico against Zeus's for the CMLL World Championship? It didn't seem as if the championship would be fed to the belt collector, as Monet took stiff blows and had to counter plenty of Zeus's slams from multiple areas of the battle zone with hurricanranas and other flips. Zeus escaped the bank statement with a rope break and managed to survive the backstabber that turned into another bank statement attempt the same way Monet survived the nasty headstand code breaker Zeus made her feel early on in the competition. Overall, Zeus was keeping Monet cornered, much to the pleasure of the camera, pushing her weight advantage onto Monet so she couldn't utilize her speed against the heavyweight. Had Zeus kept this strategy up, she would have retained. But Zeus made the error of trying to pull off some high-flying luchador moves to pander to the Mexican crowd, and so came her downfall. A nasty suicided dive banged up Zeus's head pretty well in the middle of the match, which I assume made her think that a power slam off the top rope would keep Mercedes down. Come time for setting up a body slam on top, Mercedes was able to reverse Zeus's weight to her advantage mid-air, got the surprise pin, and added the CMLL World title to her collection. Dripping in so much gold that Monet started to exhibit butterfingers with her titles. Mina Shirakawa, the woman who was responsible for Monet losing the NJPW Strong title earlier this season, came out during a vignette featuring Toni Storm, bait and switching Monet as Storm German suplexed the newly Christian champ from behind, knocking all the titles off the champ's life body, like Sonic the Hedgehog getting mugged for his rings. Monet then made to run out of harm's way in similar Sega fashion, but was caught up by the AEW World Champ, and as she was in the motion of giving Monet the Storm Zero, the refs came down the ramp to break it up, and Monet retreated into the protection of the crowd. This match was no clinic, but was effective to add heat to Monet on her way to her more traditional lucha match at Fantastica Mania and give her better ground to stand on after losing the NJPW title. On paper, this match was a mismatch, and though I would have liked to see an Amazona like India Sue take the world title off Zeus or Persephone regain that title, I have no problem with Monet becoming an honorary Amazona and taking this title for an exhibition ride in CMLL. It's a sight to see Monet juggle all these feuds as a fighting champion, drumming up excitement for multiple promotions all in one show. I can't tell what I'm more excited to see more. Monet go for the AEW title against Toni Storm and All In? Get her lick back on Mina for making her inadvertently lose the Strong title? Or see Monet interact with the Amazonas for another match in Mexico to possibly make somebody from the CMLL roster a household name over here in the States? So many possibilities in the world of pro wrestling, all thanks to the continuing journey of the Monet train. Put in CEO We Trust on their peso today. Mexico has a new world champion. And by the way, she's FBA.
This is spEarz to the streets. 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 This is to the streets. spEarz to the streets. spEarz to the This is spEarz to the streets. Get down to the beat, or get beat down in the street.